Yeah, we're here. Ooh, we are. We're back. And what an amazing day it truly is. I'm outside. Well, today I need to draw. So, this is a container. This is a container. The only difference is who holding. Who's holding this? It could be your friend. It could be you. This is a gift. It's pretty heavy now. So, welcome. I have this marker, this Sharpie. So, we no longer need this label because we're going to change that. We're going to make that something totally different today. And because this label is no longer useful, it doesn't know what to do. Inspired by the clouds. How pure. I like that. I like that a lot. So, we can put this somewhere else. So, what else do I what else do I plan on doing? I'm guessing I'm just gonna leave it up to how you doing. I'm Perky's Pocket. I believe I'm gonna create a masterpiece. So let's go ahead and let's get started. It's such a nice day outside. And I'm so lucky to be a part. Yep, just a small part to help my day go well. I told myself, I said, I'm gonna stream today. I kept telling myself that too. I wasn't sure how I was going to, but I kept thinking about it enough, and I'm here drawing. I'm drawing this now. So all I am is what I say I am. And because I have to commit to that, I'm drawing. I'm drawing what I'm thinking. So I didn't take a walk today, but I got the ability and the strength to be aware of something else, I guess. So even though I didn't go for a walk, I told myself I'll still be outside. That would that would turn into something It would be brilliant. Yeah, that that would be brilliant. So I also told myself that I have a time limit to do this. I gave myself 30 minutes to finish this. We've only had okay, we've only had 5 minutes. It's not much going on, but I'm creating I guess I'm creating a landscape. If you if you look at the pattern, because there's not a lot of empty space on I'm scattering the dots from the inside out. So I'm doing a great job. So the one thing I have to figure out, I guess, at this point is what it is that I want to say that I'm going to make. And although I'm using my mind to help me think about something that I've seen before, and ultimately using that as a board to draw on. So that's what I'm doing, I guess. We're almost we're almost there. It kind of does look like a fish, but I'm not getting that whole idea yet. So we're gonna figure this out, and I'll have something for you. It's looking good though. Whatever it's gonna turn out to be, it's looking really good so far. So so every day I tell myself that I would go and talk to as many people as possible. So by going on a walk, I would give myself that opportunity to find some new people to socialize with on the street, even if even if it's for a second. When I say a second, I just mean we're not there to conversate because we have other things to do. And I get that. I really do. I understand that. So yesterday was the Point Break Festival. And so today it runs on as well. It's interesting because I attended it yesterday, which was Saturday, and the first opportunity I heard of it was on Friday because somebody had told me. He said, "Oh yeah, and Wiz Khalifa will be there too." I said, "For real?" Now it's starting to look like a fish, some type of face there. You can see, yeah. And there's like the back end tail. So I said, "Oh, for real?" So I started texting everybody that I know that would want to go. That's what I did yesterday. I was no, that's what I did on Friday, and I was like, "Dang man, I really hope all of the people that I'm messaging. I'm really hoping that they go." So I get there, and I was like, "You know what? The first thing I'm gonna do is talk to somebody I don't even know." And I thought that was cool because now I'm getting used to the environment. get comfortable. I started talking to everybody. So with Khalifa, he performs. And at this point, I'm already I'm already enjoying myself with the people that I'm talking to. And I'm telling them like, yo, this is the greatest thing that I've ever done. Because one, did I not decide off of somebody else's info? Because I had to really do research on it. It wasn't difficult. I just had to make sure I had the right info so I can get there, be on time, you know, and just enjoy myself. So I did just that. I must have talked to like 60 people, but it's cool because it's a great memory. Now I have the memory of going to a festival and listening to. Oh, this one's dry today, huh? So listening to. Probably need to speak up as well. So yeah, I'm so up there right now. But that's my take on meeting people when I walk. Because when I tell you I walked, like I really spent the whole entire time walking. I sat down a few, obviously, because it was hot. It was like 80 degrees outside. It's probably hotter than that, but when I tell you walking was worth it. So as they were playing the music, I kept noticing like different things that were happening. So my brain would point them out and be like, pay attention to it. Just pay attention to it. Like, okay, cool. So I stare at it long enough, look another way, and every single time I would get like, there's a different song playing. So then I'm listening to the song, I'm listening to the vibes, I'm getting this like, this feeling that I should start walking. So I waited a second and I was like, all these people are coming towards me. Like they're leaving because the music has changed, because it's some sort of intermission, right? So all of these people are walking now towards me. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. It's like 100 people. It's like 400 people, right? There's a lot of people out there. So I can't talk to all of them. So right here, yeah, right here. Appreciate you. And just keep on moving. I was like, that's how we gonna do this. And if they stop and talk, cool, cool, cool. It was it was everything that I was really hoping it to be yesterday. And it just blew my mind because like people were dressed so good. It was like somebody was designing their wardrobes. They looked really good. Like everybody had a good fit on. Like they knew how they were supposed to look. Like everybody there needed an interview for themselves. For real, like 100%. Like, yo, who are you wearing right now? Like, can you discuss like how you put this together so well? Like, please, just give me that, because you look like you should be taking pictures right now, for real. And it was just amazing. It really was. So yeah, that's what that turned into. And that was only yesterday. Like, that was one day of my life this summer, this week. I could do anything because that's how I want to live it. So I talked to a lot of people. And I just kept thinking about that. I was like, damn, I'm talking to so many people. Because there's so, like, honestly, I was trying to find the fact if I was going to run into the same people, over and over and over again as I walked. Nah, it, it wasn't anything like that. There were hordes of people, like, hordes of people. It was so cool. It was so cool. And so, the only thing I kept thinking of is, am I going to go back again to this event? And then I was like, you know what? I really have to have an artist that I know of their music, because I realized that I don't know any Sublime songs. And so Sublime was performing. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm sure they got some good energy, but I'm sure I wouldn't pick up on it. So I decided to leave. And so then I finally I ran into a couple that I was talking to, ran into them again at the end of the night, and I was like, I'm glad I got to see y'all before I leave. And so, they were like, no, you're leaving? And I was like, well, yeah, because my phone was on 50% before I left. So I told myself, I can't let my phone die because I got to get home. However, and so, all right, there's another little tail thing. So I told myself that I would get myself together and go, because I didn't want my phone to die at the percentage that it was at. So decided to make my way home. And these people, I said, I can't believe you're leaving. You need to stay. And I was like, well, I can't, because I'm not. If my phone dies, then I won't make it back home, you know, like I want to. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I gave everybody hugs, and I left. So cool. All right, I'm doing something like this for real. His tail looks kind of thin, but it's cool. Yo, there were some good looking people out there. I was like, there's no way. Like, if you didn't attend it, I really felt like you missed out for real. I ain't even gonna lie, it's so awesome. Yeah. And so I kept telling myself, I was like, yeah, if you're going to, you got to do this again. I couldn't do it back to back, I don't think, but yeah, it was it was really nice. I was like, I can't believe that like Wiz Khalifa is performing right now. So cool. What a great experience that was. And I got tons of videos too. They're interesting because I do want more, tons more. Yeah. All right, we are at 21 minutes. I think I'm gonna fill this dude in, and um, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I really think that if you put something to your mind, you should really go for it. Not saying that it's gonna risk anything, not saying that there's not gonna be a reward, but usually if you just go, like that's something you'll never have to regret. And so I'm so glad I was able to go. Yeah, I'm so glad. All right, I'm gonna do the back of him, but I'm gonna do this quick because I don't want this to drag. I know that I always say that if you're trying to do something, just work at how you understand the tool, because that's what it comes down to. I mean, to think that you know how to do everything. And so if I was capable of doing everything, there'd be no room for things not being made, right? And there's always something to be made because things change. And once they change, we need to adapt. And adapting helps us keep going. When we get bored, we say, "Hey, what can we do to make ourselves feel different, feel better, feel equal, feel accomplished?" Like, and going to that festival, that really put the icing on the cake. That's that's what I'm glad I'm capable of doing. Because what else should we be doing, right? Look at this guy. Wait, hold on, my bad. Look at this guy. So I said I'm only gonna do this for 30 minutes, so I really gotta hurry up. So I'm just gonna build um, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm just gonna let it play out because I still do got a couple minutes before I gotta go do something else important. So I'm drawing this little thing. Man, I'm so like I'm so happy. I really am. This is like it's like you being able to do anything and really getting to enjoy that it's you that's actually doing it. This is so far. All right, I think this is gonna be a bird, some sort. Yeah, I think so. That's a bird. I call it a bird. And so, I hope some of those things that you pick up on in life, like even conversations with people, because you don't know what they're trying to say, but if you just listen and take it in, like actively listen, you tell yourself, remember that, because it could be important. It really could. Like when people tell you stuff, probably because they're telling you, because you want to know. Like those things, like, okay, I'm interested in that. Like, how could I further? And somebody be, oh yeah, I know somebody, or I did this, and then y'all brainstorming over there about stuff that can help take over the world for real. So I always find those things as like keys to different doors, and everything is about doors. Close some, you can leave them open. You know, you can adapt to changing the doors in your life, because that's definitely a bird. Look how good it is, though. It's got to look something like this, but it's got to be better. Yeah, these things are they're so fun to make. There's Perkies Pocket, like that. So, like I said, I like keys. I like people to give something that I didn't have to go through to get the information for it, because you don't anticipate what it'll cost you to get that and to be a part of that, to yeah, to exist, to know that that's possible, because like everything is possible. Just enough people have to see it. Got to see it in order to believe it. To understand it, you have to work with it, and even then, it's, it's still light years away from truly understanding what it is that you say you see, because it has to teach you what it knows so you can adapt and learn. Because I've seen so many people where I'm like, these people, they come from different places, like real different. And I'm amazed by that. Like, dang, y'all really got to do something like this. Or this is the way that your life worked out. Because it's all like how how you want to make it. Because it could be difficult. You tell yourself, well, for the rest of your life, how life is difficult. That's because you want it to be. Because you truly. But I want it to be easy. Why? Because Because this is the fun part. I'm enjoying something that, you know, makes me feel alive. Like I can touch that. I can feel that. I can add an input to it to see what the opposite of me thinks about it. Because I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about it. Be like, dang, I really wish I could have changed that. But I know what the norm is. I know what the matrix is. So this is what you design a face like this. Look at his face. Looks like he's sleeping. Probably should open up his eyes. Yep, there's something of the eye right there. Hmm. Ooh, I'm at 30 minutes. We need to get this done. Okay, so I'm gonna add some. Hmm, I think I'm gonna add some grass, some type of some type of vegetation, or maybe a tree or something. Because I know drawing in trees would be easy. Like, thank you, thank you. My fish. Yep, my fish. So, mm, oh yeah, my fish. Okay, so I said I was gonna grow something up here. All right, that's how far. Kind of looks like a tree. Not all the way there yet, but I got a few things growing. Yep, got a few things that like to grow. I think this is gonna be a tree though. Some sort of. Yep, it's definitely. Well, I don't know. It could be anything, I guess, at this point, huh? Well, it was so hot yesterday. I said, "Oh shit!" I said, I'm gonna be super red." I was like, and then I'm gonna turn into this like chocolate. I was like, that's the coolest thing. But I'm glad I stood in the sun for like 3 hours. Yeah, in the sun yesterday for like 3 hours. So that was pretty amazing. And I would do that again too. For real, for real. I would do it all over again. Yeah, I got to see some amazing people. Dang. Yo, I think I'm gonna throw a party like that. That would be awesome. Just to throw, just to throw a whole party. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm gonna make that happen. Yep, it's gonna be live. This gonna be. Yo, if I can imagine it, I know I can make that happen. Cause I imagined something of that yesterday when I went to the festival. I tell you, that festival was lit. It put house parties, car parties, mansion parties, like luxury home parties. Just it's ridiculous. Going to that beach party, that festival was was it. Was absolutely it for sure. That's not even you got it. That's bucket list type stuff right there. You put that on your bucket list for sure. If you really do. That's a tree. You like my tree? Wait, did you see? It grows. It grows up there. Yeah. I talked to some really cool people, and man, it's been a while since I did a festival. No, not festival. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. It's been like that. That shit was cool. It was mind blowing. So that is my tree. Do you like my tree? Wait, did you see? Did you like my tree? Do you see my tree? What about my fish? Did you see my fish? Look at them. Look at my fish. So it's an interesting. It's a very interesting take on a fish for sure. And I'm glad I'm able to do it though, because it looks like I'm getting somewhere deeper in the description of these fish. Because my brain is telling me like, yeah, this looks good. Do that, do that, do that. So, so I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm doing such a great job drawing these weird fish and these things that they can eat. But I have to keep on. All right, so we're like here and here. It's like I'm starting to grasp how I'm choosing to make these things because I mean, if I can make anything, why make this? Why is this? And so I'm like, just accept it. I'm able to draw fish and plants and tigers and people and things that I'm just thinking. This is all I'm doing is just thinking. That's it. As soon as I get a thought, I can just write it down. I can make it I can make anything. See? There's another tree. Yeah. It's hard to see, isn't it? But I guess if you stick to something, you're like, yeah, okay, I really enjoy this. You can find a way to continue to do that as long as you want. Because why not? Like, here we are. We're on the day that you said you made. So I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be a part of your day. Look what I made. It's very interesting because this is all for you. I made this. I made this for you. Do you like it? I do. I like it a lot. So hopefully, when I put sand in it, you'll get you'll get something different. This is just it's just a time capsule. It's just there's my date. So the idea is that I made something today. Like I made this today. And there's nothing else like it. There's just this. Now there's many forms quite like it, but this is one of a kind. So I think that's cool. And man, I'm glad to be able to bring this to you because I am live and it's like it's like 70 something degrees outside. Maybe like 78 because there's a little bit of heat there. It's not like hot with that moisture. This is a different heat. So there's this. You can see it at the bottom. Looks like another little tree. See my fish, and it's like yeah, like that. It was cool though. Cool. So how's your day? How is life? And I'm asking this because I mean maybe you're having like a great day and want to share it. You know, share it with the people you know, people you don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's I think it's very much encouraging. All right, there we go. There is this section of the trees. I'm trying to make them like whatever I'm thinking. I'm trying to make it look like that. So like whatever it forms to be, you're like, yeah, okay, that's a tree. That's that makes sense. So, but I'm glad. I'm glad I got to meet you today. Yeah, glad. Glad you're here. So I'm just taking something that I no longer need anymore, a water bottle, and I'm turning it into something that I can create on. And the fact that I'm able to do it like live, like I'm drawing this like right now, like this is really happening, and like I'm loving it. So it makes me really like trust in myself that I'm good at this, and I want to share it with the world. Yep, because if you can master something, that mean that might mean you can share it with the world. You can coach, you can encourage, you can also teach if need be. But as long as I'm doing it, like then somebody's gonna benefit, right? Somebody else, I don't know. Somebody with the thought to do something that they might be afraid to do, and just no, you got this. I believe it. You got what you say you want to get. So ask questions. Yeah, how did you do this? Like, how did you put this together so quickly? How did how did you create that? Most of the time, it's like a process. But once you really start going, man, it's like it's like mind blowing. It really is. So I'm at like 40 minutes. So I think I'm gonna finish this up. Yep, I'm gonna finish this up. And yep, somebody will receive this one day. And the first thing is you're gonna ask, well, what is it? And I'll show you. Look at the look at the descriptions. And that's really all it is. It's just a bunch of descriptive, well placed, like ink blots. So it's yours, and you do whatever you need to do to make sure it's appreciated. That's really that's the way to receive a gift. It's not expected, but once you get it, you're like, oh, somebody really made this for me. They were really thinking about me. And they decided to draw this and turn it into this. And it's just a time capsule. So you gotta think about the things that seem small. Somebody actually got you something. Ooh, that's a good feeling. Wow. So, just like I said, I'm almost done with this. I'm just having to like add and clean and add. So, I like this. This is a good one. It has faces. This one, I believe it's a bird. It has wings like a bird. So I'll call that a bird. All right. So I'm done at this point. I'm just going to make sure that if it does need something added, then I'm just going to put that there. But I'm pretty much done with this. Yep. And so, wow, I really appreciate like the energy to do something like this today. Because I mean, I could have did anything today for real. I could have worked. Could have gone fishing. I could have gone to the beach. There's so many options that I could do anything. And that's because I put my mind to it. And I said, you know what? I think I can do that. And as soon as I get it there, I'm like, you know what? Let's just work through this. We don't know how this is going to be 100% what we say we want, but I'm guaranteeing if you keep asking, well, how do I get this? How is this possible? And so you put a little bit down at a time. That's all you do. Just put a little bit thought into it, energy. Yep. That energy, that's just the start. When you're really and fully encapsulated in making this happen, trust me, you will and more achieve that. And that's the coolest part about, it's the coolest thing about being a creator, making something that I said I could do. I said I'm gonna try to do it. I said there's nothing there's nothing in my way to do it. And guess what? Start figuring out what tools I need to make it happen. All those little tiny tools, all those things that will help you get to or say you're like ready at that time. It just at this point looks crazy. But I think I'm done. I think I'm no longer I don't think I'm making anything specific, so we will call that done. Let's see where I want the Perkies Pocket at there. But today is, I think it's the second. That is correct. It is June. Oh, June. It's June 2nd. And so the year's 2020, 2027. And so there's that. June to, yep. And I just need to put I need to find a place to put Perkies Pocket. And so I really enjoyed today, and I'm really hoping that I'll be available tomorrow to stream as well. But if you liked what you saw, Perky's Pocket, if you want to see more, just go ahead and subscribe because it'll let you know that I'm making I'm making something else. Yeah, this is what this is what it'll look like. Hopefully, I'll add more details on some of these too. Like this one, I added a bunch of details, but maybe like more covering, like full cover, like if I have time. But I think this is long enough today, and it's really hot outside. I'm not complaining, but it is. It is extremely hot. So this could be yours. It could be. So I made this today. There's the date. It says June 2nd, 2024. There's my bird. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.